What's up, guys? Coming to you live from the tool shed in the Midwest. Today was stupid hot again. It's that time of the year. So make sure you're drinking your Gatorade and getting all your water and staying cool and out of the sun, because it's getting hot. Too hot. So hot that I had to bring my chicken in. And she's not looking. She's cooling off. She loves the fan, so poor girl, I had to bring her in and cool her off. Got her in the AC in the shed here, so, and some chicken Gatorade. So anyways, what I got today, kind of an impulse buy. Wasn't really planning it, but had a clear bounce on the, zero bounce on the old Matco truck, and I figured I'd buy something that I kind of want, don't really need, but it's definitely usable. So this is what I got. Boom. 4-piece set here. We got the part number, what's that? Bobby, Frank, Roger, 128 Sam, Ed, Tom, Michael. There you go. Made America. 2 Matco specifications, and the foam is made in Taiwan. I'm assuming 2 Matco specifications. What you get here is a, again, 4-piece set, 3/8 ratchet. It was just shy of $200 bucks, like $189 or 100, yeah, I don't know, somewhere around there. I think it was $189 if I remember right. Flex head, locking flex head, which this is my first ever locking flex head. I have a bunch of Tone flex heads that aren't locking, which can be frustrating at times. Chicken, she's talking. Three different size extensions here. They're not the swivel extensions. They're just your standard, which is fine for me because I have too many swivel extensions and I'm tired of grabbing them by accident when I don't need them. You get 3, a 6, and an 8-inch length extension. The ratchet measures from the top of the head to the bottom of the handle about 1 foot. It's a 88 tooth. A little back drag test. Not a scientific one, but just a. It's not bad. Not bad. There's your little switch for that. This thing's kind of tough right now. I think it's because it's not broken yet. But you gotta wiggle it a little bit. But there it goes. So you get flat 90 degrees that way. Back the other way, you get a little extra. So you get a little swinging back there. I bought this for my home toolbox mainly. I'm not going to use this at work. I have a kind of a thing against using comfort grip handled ratchets at work. Might sound kind of silly, but when you work in the diesel mechanic field, working on over-the-road trucks or trash trucks or agriculture, you learn really quick. You get a lot of grease on your tools, and soft materials seem to absorb stuff. This material, I don't think it would really absorb stuff, but the plastic, when you start getting nicks in it, it builds up stuff. So I'm not a big fan of that. So I usually don't have flex grip stuff at work normally, unless it's just that's all there is. Like my pry bars and stuff like that, I don't have any plastic handled ones, because I do kind of like the soft grip on pry bars, but they're gross and dirty and full of grime. But the joys of being a mechanic. Sounds pretty good. It's real aggressive. I do like that. I got some examples here that kind of show off the different things to compare it to. Got a snap-on, about the same length, about 12 inches long. Not flex head. It's fixed. I don't know the tooth count on this one. Definitely quieter, definitely more broken though, so I don't expect this one to sound as good as this one, noise level wise. You can hear this bad boy. But the reason why I brought this one, the snap-on one, which is a part number of Frank Henry Larry 80. It might be 80 tooth. I'm not sure. It kind of sounds like an 80 tooth, or it feels like an 80 tooth. Kind of smells like an 80 tooth, but again, I'm not totally sure, so don't quote me on that. Bought this from a coworker that ex-coworker. He bought it, didn't like it, and he was not much of a Snap-on guy to begin with, so he liked Matco stuff a lot more. So I'm kind of Snap-on biased. I do like my Snap-on stuff a little bit more, but that's because I grew up in a Snap-on household, if you will. My stepdad was a Snap-on guy for the most part, but he had a little bit of everything, but a lot of Snap-on stuff. But the comparison is the grip. I really do like this grip. This is a girthier grip. It's a lot thicker in comparison. You know, it feels like you've got something in your hand. And I got kind of a wide hand and long fingers and thin. So, you know, this fits me nicely. The Matco one, you know, if it was like 20% thicker, I think it would be a lot better. I think it'd be closer to this. The things I do like over on the Matco one is I like the shape here, the kind of like almost like a shifter knob kind of shape as a stop, because it does keep it from, you know, if you had oil on this, it does. I have a little bit of confidence that would keep me from slipping it out of my hand and go flying, or me punching something by accident, punching the ground or whatever I'm working on. It has a little bit of a bulge at the top too. That is a plus. Thinner, thicker, about the same. So, you know, if that'd be helpful, there you go. Here's a Koken Japanese ratchet that I got. Part number Z, or what I'm reading upside down here, 3725Z. Japanese made ratchet, kind of a rare beast, especially in my neck of the woods. If you guys don't know Koken makes, they're like the middle of the top 3 of Japanese ratchets. So you got Tone, the cheaper, more affordable, not as pretty, but get the job done kind of stuff. And then you got Koken, prettier, nicer, a little pricier, definitely quality, nicer quality finish. You know, definitely made in Japan. Where the Tone ones, I don't, the current versions of them, I don't know if they actually are Japanese made. There's some talk about that they might be Taiwan. They're really nice for the price. And then your top one would be like your knee pros that are just like almost boutique. They're so nice, like they're the finish. Oh my god, they're just a drool over. But this is, believe it or not, is a less tooth count than this. I believe this is a 37, but this isn't your Daddy's Craftsman 37. This is like, I mean, the witchery they do over in Japan. It's crazy. But I don't have very many miles on this one. It's too pretty for me to tear up at work, so I use it at home mainly for working on my own personal vehicles. I've been using it on my Mustang project car, my no-trick pony as I call it. But there's no doubt in my mind this would stand right next to my Snap-on and definitely my Tone stuff that I use at work. I mainly use Tone at work just because I like the shape of the heads on them. They're a lot thinner in comparison, even thinner than this. I mean, the Snap-on, I got different shaped Snap-on heads than this one, I think, for my main ones at work, but they're for like to get the, you know, bust the nut loose kind of situation, and, you know, get it off, or the bolt or fastener. But, you know, I just want to use this for comparison, kind of, for the drag. You know, this is like the cream of the crop of back drag. It's up there. But I do got something more relatable. Craftsman, American made, late 90s, early 2000s. A Via, I don't know if the Via is this part of the part number, I don't think it is, but it's a 44808. Definitely the tooth count's a lot less on this compared to the Matco one, but what I wanted to show you this as for comparison was the size of the head. Now, how funny is that? Look, it's almost exactly the same shape. I mean, the width, obviously this one's thicker, but the overall shape is pretty damn close, which I thought was kind of cool. And then here's a cheapo Stanley that I've had. out of forever missing a screw, but it works in a pinch. You know, thickness, width, you can tell this one's a little bit thicker, width or wider. Thickness, definitely thicker, but there you go. I just wanted to show off this little set here. One thing I do want to kind of give a shout out to CP the Toolite, because I see what he's talking about now. I don't own much Matco stuff, to be honest. I got some of their like wrench hangers, that magnetic ones that you can slap on the side of your toolbox. I keep those on my cart because I keep my wrenches on the outside of my tool cart instead of taking up a drawer. But you're not going to see it on camera, and the picture you can't hardly see it either. But it has the laser etching. I don't know if I like that, honestly. It looks kind of nice. You know, it's kind of like what do they call that? Like on glass, where they mask off a piece of glass and they spray sand at it, and the sand etching or glass etching or whatever it is. It kind of reminds me of that. I mean, it looks nice, but it just doesn't seem like. I don't know if that would wear off. Honestly, I would think it would. So I don't know how deep that really is. You know, it's not stamped like this is. Their logo up there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that part, but it's American made, you know, and it seems like it's of nice quality. So this is one for the house. It comes in this nice foam thing too. I know I didn't really talk much about it, but it's I think I measured it earlier. It's around 2 inches thick. Let me double check real quick. I'm sorry, not even 1.25 inches by a foot and 2 inches, so 14 inches long, and your width a little over 4.5 for your width. So I like it because it comes in the tray, and the price wasn't bad, and it's American made, and I can use this at home. This is what I bought this for. So yeah, I just hope it was informal for anybody out there that's thinking about this deal that's going on. So there you go, there you have it. See if old Chickie's got something to say. You got anything to say before we go? Pop, pop, pop. No, she's ignoring us because she's got the fan and she really likes the fan. And I think I'm going to kick the AC on back out here because it's starting to get a little warm in here and she likes the AC. So, alrighty guys, have a good one. You know, be kind, learn, work, get paid. Later.